Hello, Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the video. I hope everybody is keeping safe at the moment, especially people over in Europe, Germany and Belgium with all the flooding at the moment. And I hope you UK watchers are remembering to put on plenty of sun cream and drinking plenty, albeit by the time this video goes up it'll probably be raining, but whatever. But today I present Oaken Park, created by Coaster Creations. This is a PlayStation 4 park, so you can go and download this, give it a thumbs up, show your support for Coaster Creations. But today, I've got a special guest with me. I've got Chrissy P. Do you want to say hello, Chrissy?
Hi guys!
So Chrissy P has just started her own YouTube series, working on her first park and learning how to YouTube simultaneously. So let's just very quickly just have a quick look at that. So she's working on this fantasy theme park. I've been helping her along the way, but most of this she's done herself. 99% of it she's done herself, and I'm super impressed with it so far. I'm really enjoying the series and I think she's doing an amazing job. But go and check her out as well. She's uploading videos most days. But let's have a look at this Oaken Park on the workshop. So it says, a very realistic park based in the UK. I drew inspiration from Oakwood Theme Park, Alden Towers and various UK theme parks. YouTubers who inspired me are M&J Games, Nerd Chat Show, Moomin Little Socks and Iron Matty. That's me! Thank you. The Gerd Schlauer Ewan Fighter was made with a 4-meter method, so I recommend riding in front bumper view. However, the wooden coaster is made normally to give the bumpy classic wooden coaster feel. So let's get into this park. So here we are at the main entrance. Now before we get into the park, I feel like I must say Coaster Creations has actually got his own YouTube channel as well, which I will leave a link for down in the description below. And he's just started a new Let's Play series which is well worth a watch. He's been uploading videos most days and I've watched the first 4 episodes, and I'm not joking when I actually say it is one of the best entrances I have seen built on console. It is absolutely brilliant. The level of detail that he has gone into is insane. It is so good. So I highly recommend going and subscribing to him and checking that out. You can see that he's learnt a lot straight away from this park going into his second. But let's have a look at this park. So this is Oaken Park. I love what I see around the outside, how you kind of like try to break it up outside, like kind of very Moomin Little Socks. I would say like kind of similar to what I did, but I took the idea from Moomin, so you've obviously done the same as well. I really like kind of these fields that you've put around the outside. I maybe would have liked to have seen the fields just kind of broken up potentially a little bit, maybe with a bit of terrain paint, just to like kind of really kind of like break up that kind of big green area. I mean, what do you think, Chrissy?
I think the big green areas are just to show that they've got like very good farms, if that...
Yeah. See, kind of like what I was thinking, like maybe if you were to kind of like use the dry grass, maybe not like kind of 4 meters because that might be a bit excessive, but kind of just go down like this. It's a bit tedious, but kind of like just go down. Just
to make it look like they've been ploughed.
Yeah, and it's like because all 4 fields are different. I mean, like kind of, I mean that's too close. 4 meter is probably a bit on the big side, so I'd probably maybe just do 3 meters or 2 meters. But like kind of maybe if like kind of to do that in one field, and then what other terrain paint have we got? We've got another grass one as well, so that'd be a good one. Like maybe like kind of even if you had like one entire field like all done like that as well, and like kind of it just kind of like just make the fields look different, make them kind of like stand out. You could put like kind of some hay bales in them as well, because you're only currently sat on 55%. You look like you're wanting to say something.
I just didn't want to interrupt. I like how with the terrain paint he's done it so it looks like the fields are in constant use. Yeah. So it looks like they're quite worn down. Yeah.
No, I completely agree, and I just love the fact that he's done this in the first place as well, rather than just like kind of coming out the tunnel straight into an entrance to the park. He's actually taken the time to actually build around the outside of the park as well, which is a great touch. Makes it feel like kind of it's in an actual real place as well.
I do feel like a lot of parks miss the outside. They miss the fact that there's things around the park.
Yeah.
So that can sometimes look really, really silly, actually. So I like the fact that he's got this.
Yeah, it's just so difficult with us being console players. I'm not going to get into a big debate on the Oswald percentage counter again. I've done that enough times in previous videos, and people know my views and thoughts on it. But sometimes just stuff like this, I mean, like, kind of imagine how much piece count this is. I mean, what are we saying with the trees and the fences? What are we saying? 200 pieces?
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing. It's probably 0.1% of a counter, and it's just that little tiny extra touch that really makes a difference.
I like the cars that are coming up as well.
Yeah.
And the crows. I don't know if you spotted the crows, but I did.
Oh no, I didn't. Where are the crows?
They're on behind that tree. I'm just pointing at the screen, so you know. There they are.
Oh yeah, I never even noticed them. Oh yeah, yeah. Good shot. Good spot.
Philip and Fred.
Is that what it is, Philip and Fred?
Yeah, Philip and Fred.
But there's 4 of them.
Minerva and Felicity.
Oh, they're nice names.
Yeah.
I'm going to forget them.
I didn't make them up.
No, not at all?
No.
All right, okay. So, shall we get into this park? Because we've been going for 4.5 minutes and we've been looking at some fields. I mean, this is some riveting content right here. I like how you've kind of like got the cattle grid there. That's a really realistic touch. Just used fences. Just drop them sideways so you've actually got the cattle. What they're called? You're a southerner, you should know.
Cattle grids.
Cattle grids. You're a farmer, you know.
Cows, if they walked over it, they'd fall through and break their legs. So
yeah,
they don't do that.
No. Alright, and we've got the information kiosks here. Again, nice realistic touch. How you've got the cars parked there as well, like kind of how they'd be coming through, and you straight away you've got like kind of this little tiny maintenance area. Where you'd be having things like kind of delivered to the park. You've got a broken down tour bus, despite the fact that I don't think you've got a tour bus in the park, so maybe that was a remnant of an old ride that used to be here.
They demolished it.
That they must have done. And you've got a nice car park here with the parking meters as well, which is a great touch.
Oh, it tells you which area you're parked in. So like A, B are on the other side.
Oh, it does.
And C and D are on this side.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry. Yes.
So you don't get lost.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I thought they were parking meters. So
I like the stewards. I really do like the use of animatronics to look like actual staff members.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really nice touch. I was just having a look at that sign over there. So inspirations, M&J Games, Nerd Chat Show, Moomin Little Socks, and I am Matty. I mean, M&J Games, fantastic YouTubers. They do park spotlights. Nerd Chat Show, an amazing PC builder. I do confess I haven't actually seen that many of his videos, but I do intend on catching up. Moomin Little Socks, a big inspiration of mine, and Iron Matty, I wouldn't bother with him. He's rubbish.
He's the one with the stupid voice. Yeah.
Really stupid voice.
Yeah.
It's because he's northern.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Oh my! Do you realise how many northern fans I've got? And I've just probably offended. I've only got 2 fans. But we've got this other backstage area here with this power generator in. Just some really nice little touches.
So you like the animatronics in there, just make the buildings come alive.
Yeah, they do, and as well I really like the trimming of these as well. They're not just kind of like placed down. So he's got like kind of 2 different wall types and then trimming around it. He's got the vent on top, and he's also put a door at the back as well. It's
those little details that make it, isn't it?
It's such a difference, and it's what? 5-6 pieces around a building, and it just really makes it stand out and show and pop, and yeah, I love that. And we've got the A and B bit here, and then we've got an overflow car park as well, which is a great touch in a field.
Why are they always in a field? Why are overflow car parks always just shoved in a field?
Because if it was not in a field, then it'd just be the car park.
Okay, that's a very, very good point. Yeah.
Maybe would have been good to like kind of just have the terrain paint again, like kind of almost to like kind of look like tires as they were coming in. So they would have like kind of dragged in some of the dirt as they come, so like kind of you could bring it right down to say 1-2%, bring it down to right down to the 10%, take it up to 2. Change the camera, and then kind of just. Are you seeing any difference here?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Shall I say yes, I am, just to make you feel better?
Yeah, that wasn't working. Maybe increase it to like say 20% or something.
Too much.
But like kind of just where the cars like kind of would have driven down and they would have like kind of dragged in like kind of dirt and mud off the tires and things like that. That wasn't the best terrain paint to actually do that. Maybe just you get what I mean though, like kind of just to show like kind of the worn down grass. But I mean he's done some of it around the fencing as well. So I mean the starter's actually there, so yeah, fantastic job.
And he's got tarmac paint. That's one thing I forgot on my park, so you know.
Tarmac paint is essential coming into any park. You need at least one. You need at least one. But we've got the ATMs over here, and I really like how you've kind of broken this up as well. You've got the people there, so like kind of they'd be the bag checks and things like that. You've got the coach parking here, and really nice entrance building as well. What do you think?
Oh, we're having random people just appear again.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
It's every time you do a video with me.
It is. I'm just going to stop doing it.
Well, they've stopped there. Look, they're having the bags searched.
They are.
Yeah.
That one does look like a criminal.
But what do you think about the entrance building? We're getting distracted.
No, I really like it. A lot of people with the entrance buildings just make one solid building, don't they? Mm-hmm. But this looks really realistic.
You mean me and you included in that?
Oh
category?
Yeah, absolutely.
We both just built one big building as an entrance.
I built 2 entrances.
Oh, kudos to you. Oh, well done.
But they were both big buildings. They didn't look anything like this. And they even got the turnstiles.
Yeah, I really like the turnstiles. Just a really nice, realistic touch. This looks so realistic, and I actually quite like the colour as well. What colour would you say that is? Would you say that's pink or orange? I can't actually tell.
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah, pink and orange. Yeah.
Okay. But it's actually a nice colour. That is not normally a colour that I would like, but it fits the theme of the park. Let's come through into the main entrance. So some really nice building work as well, some great architecture. Really nice. Quite a nice basic simple entrance as well, which is great. Not overly done at all. Less is more kind of thing. I mean, I can't believe this park is only 55% on the PS4, so you've still got another 11% to play with. So if there is any things that we do notice as we go around, we can be like, well, you can add this here because you've actually got the room, which is a nice luxury to have, because normally when we're doing spotlights, the parks are already at limit, so we can make suggestions, but usually people can't actually implement them because they haven't got the room to do it. So bit of a nice change of pace.
I love that backstage area again. Just little things like that make it more real.
Yeah, 100% agree. And we've got the information kiosk here
with the queue.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
I mean, the guests aren't actually going to use this because it's not a real information kiosk, but really nice touch though, really realistic. Great job. You've got the shelves behind as well.
And little laptops.
Yeah. I mean, they are big laptops as well. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah, but...
That's bigger than our TV. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. Right, let's come
I love how as you walk in, the first thing you see is that big wheel.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Tommy CM says in his spotlights, these wheels, you do have to kind of like put them in the centre of parks or something, kind of like normally as a... because of the viewpoint and everything, they can be quite difficult to place down and make look good, but putting one straight in the entrance as you come in like this is really, really good. And nice simple name, nothing big or flashy, it's called the wheel.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, that is a big wheel. But that looks great as you come into the park, and that would give some amazing sight lines. We might, shall we just kind of...
Yeah, let's go and have a look,
Yeah. Coming in, we've 100% pushed the queue there.
Nobody noticed.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it gives some really nice sight lines actually. I mean, this is a great first park. Really, really good first park. And let's hop out. Let's use a parachute down. Let's go down nice and slowly. Okay, maybe a bit quicker. Whoa!
Oh,
Right, Chrissy,
yes.
left or right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go left.
Every time.
So we've got a toilet pocket.
Toilets.
Yeah, I do like it when people build an actual toilet building, so you don't actually just see the front of the toilet on show. That was one thing I was guilty of. You always saw the front of the toilets, but I'm seeing it more and more as we go around these spotlights, as people actually hiding the toilet blocks, which is a really nice, realistic touch.
Yeah, I think they're quite unsightly actually,
They
and
are.
I'm guilty of it. Every one I've got at the moment is completely visible.
Yeah.
But that to take forward, this is why I love doing these spotlights, is because I can take that forward in my park and go.
You mean steal them?
No, magpie them.
Magpie them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen all this custom fencing as well? All that is custom.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. All that is custom.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's some dedication right there, and I really like the ropes around this tree here. Bit of a different approach to doing it, and realistic as well. That is generally what you would have. I mean, going back to just what Chrissy just said. I mean, I'm looking at stuff around here thinking like kind of, yeah, that's something I could do moving forward as well. Some really nice little touches. I mean, I know that you've said you've taken inspiration from like other creators, but also as well in the same breath, you are also inspiring other people as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, some of the stuff that you've done here is really, really good. Well, let's have a walk down here. I really like that there. Oh, what are them called? I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. Like a partition type of thing.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Sounds right, doesn't it? And what a nice entrance way as well. How you've got the glass doors.
Yeah.
Again, a nice little touch. So you've got shops in here. What's that? Right, so you kind of like broken up the roof as well, just for change as well. And if you're actually sat here,
that's lovely.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
See, sometimes roofs can just be just flat, aren't they? And
yeah.
A bit boring, a bit dark, but because he'd had that raised, it made it look a lot lighter.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. We've got our pirate ship here. Let's just have a quick zoom out just so we can see the theming around it. Some really nice simple theming, and I say simple theming not in a negative way.
It works.
It works. Simple but effective, not overly themed. Fits into the park, despite the fact that it's not a pirate themed park. You've got a pirate ship in, but it doesn't clash with anything.
Oh, I like that, where he's got the generators as well.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Really nice little touch. Maybe just put like maybe just some power like cables kind of like coming just down there. It could have just added to that realism. But again, that's not to take away from it at all. I'm finding little nitpicks now, just to have something to say, because I really like this. I think that's part of the blueprint, isn't it? Rather than he's placed that there. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I know that is a blueprint. You can get the anchors on the blueprints.
Yeah.
I don't know if it comes actually with the ride though.
Also as well, just adding onto this building as well, just before we move on as well. Again, I really like the trimming that you've got as well. I like the fact that you've used brick at the bottom and then wood at the top, and then you've trimmed all the way around. Trimming is such a big difference in a building. I highly recommend people try and trim all of their buildings, because it does make them look so much more natural. But let's carry on walking around here. So we've got another flat ride here again. Once again, just nicely, simply themed. Less is more. Yeah, great job.
Looks really natural, doesn't it?
It does.
Here?
Yeah, it looks like a real theme park.
Yeah.
But like kind of one of your more cheap rundown, so not like kind of your Olden Towers or your Thorpe Park. Maybe like what's that one that's down near Exeter? Creeley. Yes, Creeley down in the southwest. So something like that, kind of your more cheap, simple coasters. But here we've got our first actual coaster, so Thunder. So let's grab our Thunder Buddy. Chrissy, will you be my Thunder Buddy?
No.
Oh, I'm not going to sing the song.
No, thank you.
Because it's YouTube.
I like that little building that you were just looking at.
Yes, yeah. Nice to have the canopy over the vending machines as well. Vending machines is one thing that I don't really utilise very much.
I don't put them in because they just seem placed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just seem like they've just been plonked somewhere, but actually incorporating them into a building like this is really good and really realistic.
I mean, NH99 did a similar thing for his Top Gun park. He built like kind of almost like a building just for the vending machines, which I thought was a great touch and a really good way of incorporating them.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's have a walk down this queue for Thunder. Really nice queue path actually, just nicely done, just with foliage, and you can see like kind of he's dropped things below the ground as well with bushes.
Turned them as well. You can see he's rotated.
He's rotated them all. He's paint tool all around as well. Okay, you've done paint tool on that side, but not on this side.
We'll just look at the other side. Nobody will know. There you go.
Yeah, great use of paint tool. And then we've got this nice big cattle pen here. I mean, this is a busy ride.
Heaving.
Yeah, it's a busy ride. And let's come up here. Don't mind me hopping over it. So we've got lockers on the side, which is a great touch. I can't remember if I think they are on the workshop. I'm not 100% sure, but with the lockers and things like that, a lot of us are using workshop blueprints because it's just a small item. And what's in here? Oh, right, so you've got your stuff for the transfer track. So you've got all that kind of stuff there. Why? Oh, right, I was wondering what that was there for. I wonder if there was some kind of trigger, but that's just to represent the screen. And he's got his little electric box there as well, which is a great realistic touch. I don't want to miss that ride, so I'm just a bit conscious of that. So let's come back here. No, it'll be alright. Just before it pulls off, I'll pause it. There you go, it's pulling off now. So now let's have a look at the stats for this. So we've got 3.4, 2.8 and 0.34. A bit on the low stat side, but doesn't really matter because if it looks visually pleasing, then who cares?
And they're not going to be sick.
They're certainly not going to be sick, no. But let's go for a point of view on this. What camera shall we go for? We'll go for that. So enjoy the point of view. So, Chrissy, what are your thoughts?
I really enjoyed the ride. I like the wiggles, the way you're looking now.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed those, and I liked how it went back in between the coaster.
Yeah. I also really liked that. It hit the nails on the head for what it is that you need. As it was going around, I was wondering why the stats were so low, because I personally really enjoyed that. It's a great family coaster. Really good layout. Maybe the end was a little bit on the slow side.
I think that's where most of it was lost.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's from this point onwards. I'm not sure it needed this brake run here at all, to be honest. It just slowed down way too much, and that's where you're losing your excitement. But no, great job. I love this building here, this maintenance shed. I think that's a great touch. Yeah, great coaster. I really liked it. I liked that a lot. So let's hop out and walk down the exit. Do you have anything else to add to that, Chrissy, before we move on?
No, I agree. Really enjoyed that.
So we've got our don't die fencing all around as well. I can't remember who it is who calls it don't die fencing. I'm not sure if that came from Moomin or Tommy. I can't remember where that kind of like phrase has come from.
It fits.
It does, yeah. Best piece in the game. Right, so let's have a walk down here. Just some benches. Oh, a bit close together maybe. I mean, if you were sat there, you'd have somebody kind of like kind of bumping you in the back. So, especially if you've got a hair flicker.
Oh no, not a hair flicker.
Yeah, I mean, you're just going to get flicked.
She looks like a hair flicker.
Oh, what's this? So
that's where they drive in, surely.
No, because this is at the back of this must be a like kind of a backstage.
Like the back bit.
Backstage, where the deliveries come.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da!
Right. Ah, right. So this is right. Let's go
yeah.
back.
Now look what you've done.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking at that yet. We'll come back to that. That was a tease for later. So, the drop. What a great sign.
What does it do?
It just stays up there.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's a lift.
Yeah, I thought so.
Drop. Right, and then we've got a queue here for a car ride. So again, nice cattle pen queue. And up here over the bridge. We won't go for a ride of this, as it's a car ride and no one wants to go on a car ride. I mean, car rides are generally very similar as well. I
like the building.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Yeah.
Well, I beat you.
You did beat me. So again, really nice detailing. Can see like kind of very much inspiration from Moomin Little Socks. Very British Park in this, the way that he did that. But again, that's not a negative thing. That's only a positive.
I think the community for Plenco is great, as so many people give ideas, and we all use each other's ideas to build our next parks better.
Yeah.
And I think it can only be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that, like, kind of me and you have played Final Fantasy 14 for 7 years, which is an MMO. So massively multiplayer online in the same kind of like vein as World of Warcraft, and I mean that's obviously like a community driven game, and I would actually say that the community for Plenco has been just as welcoming, if not even more so. I think because it's kind of like a supportive game and like kind of you all helping each other and increasing in skill and advice and things like that. I just think it's wonderful, and the people that we have met on this journey. I mean, a lot of the people that I've done spotlights for already, these people that I'm now talking to almost on a daily basis, and I'm in so many various discords now and talking to all these people most days. It's just amazing. And you've kind of like recently got back into Planet Coaster, haven't you, after taking a big break from it?
Yeah.
Because, and now you're starting to meet these people as well, and it's I'm
welcomed
nice.
So openly, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a little bit of animosity, if I'm honest, a bit more like, well, I created that, you're not using that type feel. But actually it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Everyone is so like, oh, have you tried this, have you tried that, and oh, look at this that I made. And I just feel so humbled by the amazing people that we're surrounded by.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. I mean, Coaster Creations, he has been so supportive of my channel.
And mine.
And yours as well since it started. He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. And I'm just so happy to be doing this spotlight for him. But shall we get back to the spotlight and stop waffling?
I guess we should.
We're getting like all emotional and weepy.
I'm going to tear up in a minute.
But we've got this other backstage area here. I mean, this is a big backstage area as well.
Oh, look at the car. Oh,
that's a very broken down one car. Is that Blueprint?
I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
It must be from the studios part. Yeah, it's just not one that I recognise. That'd be good. Oh, there's my one per hiccup video. One hiccup per video. Yeah. That'd be good, like if you were doing kind of like a post-apocalyptic kind of ride or something like that. Or
oh, blimey! I don't know how you'd even do that.
I'd like to do something like that at some point.
Good luck.
I really like this backstage area. if you wouldn't mind me saying though, I think it's potentially a little bit on the big side. Just this big empty space that you've got here, it's looking a bit jarring, just all with the same colour. Have you actually got any different concrete? Right, so you've got that concrete, so maybe let's just change the camera again. I mean, even if you were kind of like to just like kind of dab just ever so slightly with that, you could like kind of have make it look kind of like where vehicles have kind of like come in, so kind of like just very faintly come down there as well. And what you can also do as well is you go into the bushes, and which one is it that I use? I think is it that one that I do? And you can kind of drop them down, because you would actually have kind of like, because this is not going to be a well-maintained area, like kind of, I mean, this is just very quick, just an example, that I'm fully aware that that doesn't look amazing, but you kind of like get this sense of what I'm going for. Maybe kind of like just go around there a little bit as well, and around there. I mean, do you agree, Chrissy, or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, what's in this backstage area are all very big, broken down things. So it makes me think that he was thinking, oh, a big truck's going to have to get in here,
yeah,
drop things off. And yeah, so I can see why it's bigger, but I do agree it needed something there.
Yeah.
Maybe even another little shed in, like, towards the middle.
Yeah, possibly.
Because I like those sheds.
Yeah, or maybe just some more kind of like planks in the middle, like pallets. That's the word. That's the word I'm thinking of. Pallets. And maybe just some more pallets in the middle or something, or maybe it looks like kind of things have been like kind of chucked down in the middle. It's a shame there's not like kind of a forklift truck or anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, or a crane.
There are some blueprint cranes on the workshop, but I'm not sure. I mean, they're quite hefty ones.
Are they tall? Because you can get the smaller ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I think there's a I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, let's hop out of here. But that's the only real bit of feedback that I've got so far. If honest, I love the sightline of this coaster.
It'd make you want to get on it straight off, wouldn't it? Oh, I like this.
That's really good. Again, quite reminiscent of NH99's Top Gun, like how you've actually kind of like themed these bathrooms.
Got soap.
Yeah, you got soap on the wall with the sinks. And I'm going to start putting doors on like this, on the cubicles.
I don't even know where to find them.
I mean, but
they look really good.
Oh.
Yeah, good luck trying to find that.
I can't actually. I'm trying to just select the.
Oh, it's just a colourable panel.
Right, yeah. It's just one colourable panel, so.
I was looking at the fixings.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're how you can like put handles on doors. So the screen mount wall, those are what people like kind of use for handles on doors and on the electric boxes and things like that.
Ah, see, you've taught me something today, Creative.
Right, and let's hop out to these toilets. And we've got a nice sign here for Scream. We'll hop on that in a second. We've got the ride photos over here.
Face.
Let's just have another backstage area here as well. So just a nice simple backstage area. And I'm just going to zoom out because I'm not sure if I want to go on Scream or not yet. With Scream being the main ride, I think we might go on that at the end,
Oh, but it looks so good.
It does look very good, but we're going to come back to that at the end. I mean, this is the exit path anyway, so yeah, we'll go on that last. So we've got the height checkpoint as well. That. And we come around here, really nice wide open area as well. I do really like that. How you've got this big wide open area, and you've got all these benches here as well. Just next to the stage as well, but we'll have a look at the stage in a second. So we've got another food shop in here, 2 food shops, and yeah, again another backstage area.
Wow,
these backstage areas are really good, really add to it. For the sake of taking 5-10 minutes to build a backstage area, it really does make a park stand out. And then you've got the stage where you'd have like kind of your live events and your
Oh, it's got a
That's
little
what she does.
Showtime like sign.
Yeah, that's a great touch for the extra realism. Oh, my leg's gone dead sitting here. Oh, there we go. And then we've got another flat ride over here. I like the canopy that you've got over the
Yeah,
top.
yeah, very much.
Again, once again, simple but effective. I say that so many times in videos. And then
I
you've
think
got the
sometimes the simple but effective things stand out a lot more than the overly themed.
Yeah,
They don't look so cluttered, and your eyes aren't drawn and flicking all over the place at all these amazing things to see. It's just one thing that you can actually absorb better, and
yeah.
it just really looks good.
I mean, I normally don't like when people put loads of flat rides all in quite close proximity to each other. I sometimes think it looks a little bit filled for the sake of being filled, like kind of people just chucking down rides, almost kind of like to fill an area. But here, it's done to really good effect.
Yeah.
Even though these two rides are very close proximity, it works. I'm not sure why it works either, because normally that would bug me. Any suggestions as to why you think that works so well, Chrissy? I'm not sure myself on that.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I think it might even be the shape of the path, kind of the way that the path kind of comes round.
Yeah.
Almost, well, I would say in a figure of eight. Obviously, it's not a figure of eight, but kind of like that kind of sense. It feels very wide and very open and spacious. And even though there's two rides close together, it doesn't feel cramped.
I think having the queue in the middle helps as well, because it kind of draws it together as almost one,
Yeah,
but not quite one. I'm just making it up as I go along now, I think.
yeah. But we've got another ride here. So we've got a kiddie ride here. This will be a nice gentle one. This will be one that you like, Chrissy.
Oh, yay!
A ride suitable for you.
Not many are suitable for
We're
me.
going to go
I've
on
got to be
that, and you've got
honest.
to keep your eyes open when we go on it.
I never keep my eyes open.
I'm aware of that. And then at the end, you're like, I really like that coaster. I'm like, you didn't even watch it. You had your eyes closed the entire time.
It was scary. It was too scary.
But let's have a look at the stats. I mean, the stats for this I expect to be low, with it being a junior. Yeah, very low stats, but who cares?
Oh, I'm up for this one.
Right, let's try and find a better view of that. I think, to be honest, front bumper would be best for this. But enjoy the point of view. So it's a two-lap coaster. I actually really like that. It's very, very simple. It's very basic. I mean, people could say, well, oh, that needs banking and that needs banking, and oh, it goes quite slow and all this kind of stuff. But it's supposed to be a kids coaster. That is supposed to be like kind of an introduction for very young children going on a coaster.
And me.
And Chrissy
That
as well.
I feel like that was built for me. That is my kind of coaster.
Are these custom supports? I couldn't actually tell. They are.
Wow.
Yeah, that is all custom supported. I thought it was, as we were going around, I thought some of it was kind of like almost coming through, and I'm like, well, that doesn't normally happen on most coasters. Yeah, that is entirely custom supported. But
Nice.
Chrissy, what did you think?
I really, really like that. Thank you for building me a coaster that I can actually ride with my eyes open.
I want to hop over to...
Oh, go back.
I will do in a second. I literally just want to check that. That's not custom supported. We'll check the other coasters.
I was talking.
I'm sorry.
This is why I should have control of the pads. Anyway,
sorry, babe.
I was saying I really like the canopies on the station.
Yes.
And I don't know how to get them. I want them.
They are easy enough to make, so
I just asked Coaster Creations
so
to make
21p.
them.
So I'll change the camera. I'm doing that. So that's all it is. So you've got the beams. So you've got the 2 wooden beams, and then the window shutter.
Shutters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. Nice, simple, and effective. Right, let's hop out of this queue. I think we're done on this side of the park. So now we'll go back to the coaster. I just want to check to see if this is custom supported as well. Do you know what? It is as well.
No.
Yeah, that's all custom supports.
No, it's not.
Hang on. I think this bit is. Yeah, that bit is.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, that's custom supported. Is this custom supported?
No.
No. Well, he's got this bit here. That's obviously custom.
Wow. That's something I've never added to any of my coasters.
I think I'm going to start looking at trying to add some of these, you know. Just like access to these upper bits. I've also never done one of these mid-break runs before.
No.
So again, something I'm going to have a look into. But just as an overview, just before we get into it, very simply themed, but to good effect. There's nothing flashy or fancy in this. It's just all paint tool, rocks, foliage, and works really well. Really, really nice. Let's just have a look at the stats for this coaster. So again, a bit on the lower stats, but it looks nice, and G-force is well within the limits. So let's have a walk down this queue, shall we? So pass the ride check. I like how it comes so close.
I always like to have my guests seeing the coasters.
Yeah.
As they're whizzing past with people crying. I love it.
And let's just have a look at this transfer track. Or, should I say, 2 transfer tracks.
Wow.
That's very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Again, something I've never done. I was looking at M&J's tutorial on how to do a transfer track, and it blew my mind, so I'm never going to do one, I don't think.
Right, shall we go for a ride?
Yeah, let's.
Chris, are you going to keep your eyes open?
I can't promise.
Try.
Okay. Ah!
And then so you can actually give feedback at the end. Did he say front bumper
Front
for
bumper.
this? Yeah, front bumper. Right, enjoy the point of view. So, Chrissy, what are your thoughts?
Can I open my eyes now?
Yes.
I thought it was amazing. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not joking
You're
about
joking
it.
that you thought it was amazing?
No, I'm joking about having
Oh,
my
I thought
eyes
I was
closed.
the harsh one.
I didn't mean that at all.
Right, shall I go first while you sort yourself out? While you compose yourself? I really like these electric boxes that are going down here. Chris is now flapping her arms around. Stop laughing. This is supposed to be a
Really
serious video.
insulting. I didn't mean it like that.
I really like these electric boxes that you've got going down here. I thought the coaster was fantastic. I'm not 100% sure why the stats are so low, if honest. I think it was very smooth, really nice flow and feel of the entire ride. Yeah, I really liked that. I thought it was brilliant. Kept a consistent flow all the way through the ride. Just follow it round as it goes round like this. But Chrissy, are you okay to talk now?
I think I've lost it. No, what I was trying to say was it is an amazing coaster. I was joking about having my eyes closed the entire time.
Right, okay.
Okay, right. So now we've got that out of the way. No, I really enjoyed it. Like, I also love these stations. He's got the people in there, the animatronics. His stations are spot on.
Yeah, 100% agree.
I wonder if where he's losing some of that excitement would be on that first bit, where it just comes around in a basic curve. I don't know.
Possibly.
But that's only a small part of the entire ride. So
yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the heat maps. So, excitement.
Yeah.
Previous one.
Oh, that surprises me, that end bit.
Yeah, it's really low around this end bit, which I'm not sure why.
Oh.
I mean, the stats in this game mean nothing, do they?
Oh, not at all.
To be honest. Let's have a look at the fear. Yeah, I'm not sure myself on that one. I mean, the stats in this game are so weird at times. I liked it. I think it looks really good. I think it fits the theme of the park really well. So, yeah, ignore the stats.
I really like how it's on the outskirts of the park as well.
Yeah. But, Chrissy, we're done. Shall we have a look at night? Just have a quick look at night before we finish. Hide that HUD. Right, so let's just have a quick look. So, just some basic lighting. It hasn't gone nuts on the lighting. This is obviously a park that is not supposed to be open at night. A lot of the lights that you're seeing are coming mostly from the actual rides themselves. You have put some lights around, but not many. I mean, like, kind of I mean, the thing is with the UK theme parks, like your Alton Towers, your Thorpe Parks, these don't open at night.
No.
Obviously, I know America, they open till about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Really?
Yeah. But over here, they don't really open that much. It would have been nice to see a little bit more lighting, I must admit, especially with the percentage count that you've still got left. I mean, you can still put another couple of rides in, should you wish to. But no, I think this park is. I meant, what am I doing?
Oh, you're right there.
I think so.
I've completely sidetracked this entire review, haven't I?
It's just gone all pear-shaped now. But there we go, Chrissy. What do you think? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really. I don't want to take your words, but simple and effective. The finishing details on everything is beyond perfect. Those, like, the little bars around, you've got, it's just lovely. And I'm sorry for insulting you.
Chrissy, three-word review. Three-word park review.
Natural, fun. Oh, I wanted to say family friendly, but that would be 2 words. Can I put a hyphen and make it 1 word?
No.
Oh.
That'd be 4 words.
Oh. Natural, family friendly.
There you go.
And fun.
My final thoughts. Great first park. I thoroughly enjoyed this. On a personal level, I just want to thank you for all of your support that you've shown me this past few months. Since I've started YouTube, you've commented on pretty much every single video that I post, so thank you ever so much for that. I am so grateful.
And that comes from me too.
Yeah, same with Chrissy as well, commenting on all of hers. Please, guys, go and check out Coaster Creations. He doesn't self-promote very much. He doesn't have Discord, so he's not out there promoting himself and promoting his channel, but I'll promote for him because his videos are fantastic and his parks speak for themselves. And my 3-word park review would be more to come, alluding to the fact that I know what is coming in the second park, which is called Oaken Hills.
Oh, okay.
So this one is Oaken Park and the second one is Oaken Hills. And you've seen the videos that I've been watching, haven't you, of the entrance?
Yeah.
And it's just amazing, isn't it? I mean, I love this entrance. It puts that one to shame.
It's funny, isn't it, how from one park to the next you can see people improving massively. It's not just little things, is it? People can completely change their style and make it so amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like Eden Gardens to the most unrealistic park. I mean, look at the step up in skill I had there.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, Johnny on Channel 5 Gaming is going to do a spotlight on that park, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Right, shall we close out the video? Let's do it. So, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed having Chrissy on today again. She will be joining me for more spotlights as we move forward in the future. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Coaster Creations. The link will be down in the description below. Also, consider checking out Chrissy P, her new channel as well. Also, go and subscribe to her. You're all going to be subscribing to so many people. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to me as well. Leave a like, leave a comment, and also consider joining the Discord as well, where you'll be able to hang out with me, Chrissy, Tommy P, Tommy CM, M&J Games, Planet Plipcam, loads of others, so many of us. But thank you ever so much. Stay safe, take care, look after yourselves. Say goodbye, Chrissy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.